Okay. I'm gonna reduce the game volume as well, just a little bit more. It's loud as shit. Cool, we good. Let's go. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna give a running commentary anyways, even if there's no one here yet, just because this will be going on YouTube. But this is Pathfinder Kingmaker. It's a CRPG based on the Pathfinder RPG, the tabletop RPG, as it's say. And this is based off of their adventure path, Kingmaker, where you, a adventurer, uh, come to the. I guess they'll explain the story to you. You're an adventurer, though. You're off to go to a place called the Stolen Lands, and yeah, you're gonna tame the place. So you can set up your difficulty here pretty thoroughly. I'm turning off tutorials. I played this game a fair bit. Normally I'd play on a bit of an easy difficulty, but since uh, since we're starting new, and since I want a bit more of a challenge, because I find only the early game is very difficult. The late game is kind of like, not so difficult because you actually have abilities. I'm just gonna keep it all on normal. I'm going to keep the damage to. Fuck it. Let's be men. Let's go to 1.0 for the damage. And let's go completely normal. So we're gonna have normal crits. We're going to have Death's Door. Gonna keep those off. Gonna keep this off. Difficulty normal. Kingdom Management normal. I'm gonna keep these options off or on, I suppose. What just so if like I find out certain characters are bad, I'm not like screwed over. Cool. Next, make our own character. We could pick one of these if we were uncreative and lazy, but we're gonna make our own character. So we pick a portrait. Uh, to be honest, this game has a pretty weak portrait selection for a few reasons. But one thing I do like is that if you take a portrait of an NPC, that NPC gets a new portrait, so you're never sharing a portrait of someone else, which is nice. Uh, I'm going to become like a baron or a baroness. I'm gonna be reading. I'm gonna have to read all of the text for my character anyways, so I might as well be male, just so for those who care about immersion, it's like still there. I like this portrait. It's pretty nice. What? Can we like a half work and like look nothing like our portrait? Yeah. Fuck. I've never actually looked at them. I usually play like female characters because they're smaller models and they look better usually. But this is a top-down CRPG. Who cares? Oh god, look how terrible he looks. Look at his face. You can barely see it either. Even. Ugh. What's not? What's a gnome? What's like a gnome? Ooh. We're not being a Pathfinder gnome. They look project. Let's stick to like human or elf or something probably, or Azamar maybe. I have a kind of idea of what I want to go with. I think let's go with human though. Let's be a bog standard human, because we're gonna be a weird character anyways. I got a decent idea of what I want to go for. I can't remember if the prestige class I want is in there. Oh, that's a good face. Let's get a beard. I like that beard a fair bit, like the good old like fashion like little light beard. My handedness won't matter. Let's stay right-handed. Uh, I like this skinnier look. Yeah, let's be a bit skinny. So our class. Let me double check if this exists in this game. Okay, if I want to be a dragon disciple. Spoiler. So okay, yeah. What does the dragon disciple get exactly? I'm just looking because I haven't looked at them properly in this game in a while, but it looks like it's the same as third edition D&D basically, with maybe some differences. A weird intelligence boost for you having to play a charisma-based character. So one thing you may have noticed is that there are a lot of strength boosts in there. Oh, Steam overlay. Let's get rid of that right away. I don't want to deal with that shit offline. Perfect. So I always like the idea of the character who like gets a level of bard, goes down as a fighter for the rest of the level, because you just need one level of your spellcasting profession, and then you go in to Dragon Disciple. What do you even really need for this? 5 ranks of Knowledge Arcana, so be a 5th level character, and yeah, no, let's do this. I like it. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to play as a Dragon Disciple eventually. So there's a few routes we can go about this. Actually, can we go as a Magus for this? They're like an arcane caster, and we need to be specifically a spontaneous caster. Which I think we picked Eldritch Scion. We are a spawn. Actually, let's not fuck around. Let's just be a. We need to be a bard basically for this, a bard or a sorcerer. That's the intent of this archetype. So if we pick sorcerer, our spells are for sure going to be completely useless, which is, not good. Having magic is nice, probably, I guess. Or or we go with bard. And as a bard, we can cast spells in at least medium armor. Be an orc. You know what? We could be a half orc and do this. And be the most charming half orc that ever lived. We go an orc? I could be down for orc. Let's be like a. That is pretty beautiful. Let's look at the skin colors for orc real quick here. Oh, I like it. I like. Oh, it's like an ogre. I like this one actually, kinda. Can we be like a? Oh! This is the body type. Look at this guy. Oh, for the horde. Oh, I know who we're playing as then. Yeah. I know who we are. Oh, oops. Too far ahead, game. I'm still picking my class. Calm down. Uh, so the issue though is we need to pick our starting class to get our basic outfit that we're going to be stuck with for the rest of the game. And I think the fighter one looks better than the bard one. I'm not sure if prestige classes change it. What the war for the horde? Is there a red tunic I can wear? Yeah, red and like some black. Yeah, I like it. I could be a fighter. Aldora defender is a misnomer because you're not really a defender. You're more like a dex-based fighter with a dueling sword. I could use a tower shield. I hate my life, but I don't. Or I could use a two-hander. Let's just be a normal ass fighter. We're gonna be a dragon disciple, but we're gonna start off as a good old fighter. Uh, so our casting stat won't actually matter because I don't think. You know what? Fuck it. Let's like. I'm not sure with Pathfinder. I know in other games you don't get more spell casting as a dragon disciple, but we're still gonna be charismatic as fuck, and I'm an orc, so you know. Oh yeah, don't worry. We orc, we simple. So let's be simple. We're not the smartest tool in the shed, but we are very charismatic and a bit dexterous. So, Pathfinder tip for those of you who never played it: we should have one stat at 15. I'm gonna make it my strength. So when we hit level 4, we can raise it to 16. Or actually, you have 13 dex. Let's just have dex be your odd number, and I will. I have like one stat point I have nothing to do with. Whatever, we have 11 wisdom now. I don't care. So we need knowledge arcana. It's not a class scale, but we need a. And the other skill we might want. Let's get persuasion because we're pretty charismatic. Like, look at what we look like. Like, this is what we convince the world we look like. But in reality, we don't look like that at all. So we could start off with like weapon focus or some garbage like that. But I'm not gonna take it right now. I'll take it later. Uh, what the fuck? Oh man. What the fuck do I even want to start off with? I'm like a really retarded fighter. So we're going to be going for medium. Oh wait, we're going for medium armor. Okay. We have to change the build here a bit. We orc, we simple. We ain't strong though, because we're gonna be stuck in medium armor anyways. I'll just keep that there. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we're gonna be stuck in medium armor anyways. For the bard stuff. So let's go dex based. Actually, okay. So we look like this. We're very charismatic. Look, man, look. We gotta. We're unfortunately here. We gotta be. We're going for the medium shit. So I'm taking a feat that I normally wouldn't take. We're only gonna wear medium armor, and we're gonna take weapon finesse because we're using dex. Oh, can I even? I have to double check something here. Could I start off with, like, there's another thing I can get called, like, Piranha Strike or some shit? Could I, like, get that? Look, dog, we are definitely a lore character. When you realize who we're playing as, obviously, you'll understand. I'll take weapon finesse. I might be fucking myself over. Whatever, who cares? This is good.
We do it my way.
Let's find the most orcish voice.
Slice! Behead! Defeat is not an option. Forwards! I feel faint. I am superior! My wounds pile on. None shall escape!
I'll go ahead.
I lead. You follow.
I like how it's like that then.
Down. Not dead yet. Someone else would make better use of this. All I see is blackness.
I think this voice fits, but I like it. So, we're gonna be the ultimate alignment of chaotic neutral, obviously, and our name is gonna be Larth. Lart? Yeah, Lart is our name. Don't spell that backwards. Copyright and all that. Oh, our birthday. We were born on Kurthona, which is the 12th month of the year, apparently, on the 31st day.
So many thoughts. So little time.
Perfect best. Nah. We're mad boys. And now I get to enjoy a loading screen. I'm gonna drink a Slurpee. It's gonna be fucking great.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
So this guy right here, staring at this guy's ass, by the way. And we get to enjoy some dialogue now, guys.
Where are they? This is taking forever. It didn't even say what this was for. Just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole.
I always love it when NPCs in games talk to each other, you know?
School for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this.
Look, gnome boy, if I gave a rat's ass about these guys, I'd like mouse over the thing and it would tell me. Like, your words are magical and I can see the meaning behind them by mousing over them. Like, I don't give a shit.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Oh my gosh. Look how slow these bastards walk. As well.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
I figured I should mouse over these, you know, in case someone wants to read the deep
We
lore
thank you from the
of this
bottom of
shit.
our hearts for responding to our call. We may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need
Why are you
only the
crying?
best
I'm
abilities
showing you the
to
lore.
succeed.
This is a full lore
And I've
playthrough.
seen true heroes before
See,
me,
look, you're getting the lore
strong
of the
and
world.
fearless, exactly what
Didn't you
Restov
know
needs.
Rostov is one of the two largest cities in the fertile region of Rostland in southern Brevoy? Lord Mayor Yosef Salemius leads the city, you know, which is, you know, a trade, and who gives a fuck about this guy? This is my story. I'm Lart,
Thank you, Lord Mayor.
the mighty.
Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands.
Ooh.
This is disputed territory.
Lands
It's long been
stolen from
claimed
the
by the
world.
Allied states. It's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the stolen lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restalk would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder.
Sick.
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
Me not that kind of orc.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet, go, and return in triumph.
Look, the secret of streaming is you don't have to be good at a game, you just have to be somewhat entertaining at the game in some weird way. But I feel bad for this guy. He thinks I'm a fucking champion. He doesn't know I'm level 1. I'm like the shittiest champion you could find.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
I, Lars. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is Barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
Me not that kind of orc.
That's not nonsense. Let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each
No.
time.
You have to win like via memeish ways. You know, you gotta like
Thinking to myself,
have your arena
maybe
team
one
be
day I'll
like
come to write it all
3
out.
resto shamans. You know, or like I don't know. Entertainment value, the commentary. Even if you lose all the time, it's all what having fun in the end.
And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great place
Also,
to
I'm
be.
pretty sure this
And here
this
we are,
creature. I'm not sure if it's a gnome or a
journeying on
halfling.
before us.
I think she's a
What's
halfling
that?
actually, from what I
Some
played
guy who
earlier.
keeps muttering about how
Either
he'll
way,
die? Or
I
maybe
think it's weird that the first thing she does is ask if she's okay, if it's okay to stalk you.
No way.
But being that I am Lart, I am I'm all about my own personal glory and taking the glory away from others. So yeah, go. You may follow me, small gnome. and let them know of my heroic feats.
Deal. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Goodbye, small pig creature. And now I can actually move around and shit. So there's a journal you can read. The one cool thing with the journal in this game is that that character actually writes it for you the whole time, so it's like in character. I like it.
Becomes distance.
Yeah. Think about like doing that. Like like imagine it'd be a spectacle to watch three resto druids being just killing each other and like slowly whittling down the opponents. Look, it's my stalker. Me not that kind of orc.
You can't stay here. The mansion's under attack. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
This is the best part of the opening because she leaves and then immediately this guy comes in from nowhere.
I'll carve my name onto your flesh.
Yeah. All right, let's do the game. So we have a bow, which is pretty good, and a sword and shield. But we're a dex-based fighter, so this is kind of bad. We're also wearing we're medium armor. That's fine. It's fine. So we want to find a dagger or a short sword like ASAP. But me not that kind of orc. This guy's a dagger. So I'll show you the difference, I guess, mechanically. And yeah, when it comes to WoW and me playing it, I like the rogue shenanigans. I like kicking people in the balls and stuff. That's pretty good. I prefer battlegrounds over arenas, though. I find arenas to be a bit boring. But you just need to be fun. Have fun about it. That's the whole like idea of it. So, but yeah, so since this is a light weapon, we'll get our dex, so we have a +4 instead. So for a moment, we're gonna be the weirdest, most confused. I find it rather amusing. I'm this like big bad half orc or whatever. And I have this like dagger. This guy's dead, by the way. We can hit tab to see shit.
Step.
No, man, you just need to eat more kidney shots, and then you can solve all your problems.
Let's shred them.
Just all three rogues. Fuck the mage, fuck the paladin. I'm gonna rush this guy with my dagger.
The attack.
Yes.
Command.
Oh, I love the fucking madman voice. It's glorious.
Just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been. I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now.
Yeah,
Sound
I am using a dagger.
ready to lead you to victory.
Do you have a problem with that?
Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know,
Lart
the one
is a warrior with some class, I'll have you know.
and along the way,
And
tried to save some of
he is the kind of individual who
to the stolen land.
would rather wield a dagger than a sword.
Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you.
You know, you're right.
To defend me.
Shields are for pussies, so instead I'll hold a torch. This counts as dual wielding, but this part's so easy that I'm not gonna worry about it. So I could metagame the crap out of this, but I'm not. But Lart's not that smart. He doesn't know how to metagame. Put the ring on, Lart. Come on. There you go. Okay, I'll use a real weapon. Sure. I'll use this torch instead. There you go. That's a real weapon. Perfect. Let's go. No, I'm not using fists. This man, Lart's not made for punching. In this horrible world, if you punch people, your life ends. It's very unfortunate. But I'll use a real weapon. I'll use a torch. It's dark in here anyways. I have to illuminate the area. Oh, what the fuck? I want to know, what race are you? Are you a halfling or a gnome? Halfling. And you're a gnome. Okay. This is what happens in the game. Gives you like a bunch of midgets to start off with. Oh, let's just go in there.
Entrails, please. Oh, is all of this blood mine? Never thought I had that much.
Oh shit, this took like 1,000,000 damage, by the way, due to some bullshit.
Behead, yes, behead.
Watch me die in the tutorial because I made this terrible character, by the way.
Serves you right.
Here, I'll zoom in so we can see Lart's fighting style here. It's pretty good. Ugh. There we go. I I love how he swings his torch so menacingly. Oh, everything you want like a short sword or something.
In the light.
Excuse me, this is a very loreful playthrough. This is full of lore. I moused over all the lore objects. Like, you'll not find more lore here. Like, in reality, if you think about it, we're making our own lore, actually. We're making the lore of Lart, who is going to be this heroic champion of the world. Once he finds a real weapon, of course. Oh, cutscene, boys. Fucking cutscene, let's forget.
It's the end for you rats.
You know, I'll hurt his hand on this shit. I don't want to fight these guys. No. I'm a half-orc. I'm Lart. Alright, now that she's done murdering those guys, now we will come in when it's safe. Oh, oops. I should have read that. I thought she was going to say shit. My bad.
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
You see that? He was talking about some god he worships. But now it's time for a real cutscene. If you want to see an orc, you'll see one in a second. A real orc. Yeah, no, I can't play as a full orc. It's bullshit, I know. You guys are saying shit, but they're like minor NPCs, so I'm not gonna bother reading their lines. Hey, look, there's Grom. Remember when Grom used Cone of Cold to kill all those guys? That's pretty fucking amazing. How am I not your war chief? I'm Lart. He's a club? Will this count? No. You know what? Here, I'll use the most orc weapon I have on me at a club. I'll upgrade from torch to club for you. But I'm not pulling out a shield. Shields are for weaklings who want to cower behind a plank of wood all day. Oh shit, let's jump over this fucking log.
I did it! They dare to attack me? Leave this one to me.
Look, your war chief is like some like waifish elf woman right now, so I think Lart's definitely a step up in that when it comes to how powerful. Like look at this guy. Look at this fucking club he's wielding. Have you seen an orc wield a smaller club before? No, you haven't. Lart, you see, is an advanced half-orc who has learnt the ultimate fighting techniques of the small club. Look at him in his fucking glory. Trust me, Lart will lead the Horde to a better future. He just needs to claim some rightful clay first.
Please.
Cause Lart here, man, he needs some stuff. We're gonna rob the crap out of the armory, by the way, because we're fucking thieves.
What? Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it.
Finally.
Do what you want.
And I don't think Lart's a thief, though. He's not gonna take the gold. Yeah, advanced half orc. Have you seen how intelligent this guy is? 7. Like, the average orc has at least like a 4.
What do you mean
Oh shit,
undead?
I'm so sorry. I'm so used to just
What?
like skipping through all this
Zombies and
dialogue.
skeletons or
As I said, further explanations will
She was
be
explaining
forthcoming.
everyone ahead of her is
The only
dead.
thing
That's
to
all you
remember
missed.
is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Look, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's natural instinct to, I play these games like I'm
who's that
speedrunning them.
talking?
Oh shit, it's
Then
Trap.
please call to them.
So many thoughts, so little time.
Look, this is a full lore playthrough, trust me. We haven't missed any important lore yet. Lart was just didn't give a shit what this elf was saying.
Applause, please.
'Cause this is obviously an elf who we don't really care for
Please
elves.
say something.
I crave for adventure.
Applause, please.
Well, look at her. She's just sitting down on the ground. Why do we care what she thinks? She's just some silly elf with a scythe. Like, truly, there's never been an edgier creature. What are you dallying for? I'm telling you, Jamandi's cache has to be here somewhere. Well, hurry it up before. Stop! Someone's coming!
Me.
See, look at that. These, like my bandit voice acting. She might be pretty.
Any last wishes?
Here, let's get her up here. Let's put her over here for a second. Let's inspect our elf. Let's properly inspect the elf. Alright, she's kind of cute. Looks like, she has a nice cape. I'll give you that. I'll give you that she has a nice... let's put her in a breastplate instead. That's more elfy, I think. Yeah. Though, for no reason in particular, I'm just... No, I'm not gonna do that. That's cheesy as shit. I'm giving Lard his dagger back. I feel weird that he has a club. He needs a dagger. Much better. Here, I'll keep the elf, but Lark gets his dagger back.
Quick, else we miss all the fun.
Okay, so let's open up Jamandi's cache, because we're chaotic aligned, and we want their fucking treasure. No, she can't use her fists. she... They'll end so poorly. No, it'll be terrible. If we find someone who can use fist, they can use fist, but... Oh, I'm so bad at puzzles, by the way. This might take me a second. We need to raise all the swords up and up, basically. Oh, oops. Get back in there, elf. What? I didn't break any immersion. What? It's unimmersive for an elf to punch things with their fist. No, we're not monks here, okay? I'm a weird like disciple of dragons and shit,
Your desires.
and she's like an edgelord.
Else we miss all the fun.
You have my attention.
There we go.
Shall we move?
Puzzle solved. Easy peasy. Look. I'll see about us getting someone who can use fists, but if you'd like, I can show you why I don't want to use fists. If you're so cute, you know what? Let's send her in there. You want to see her punch stuff? I'll show you why we shouldn't punch stuff.
Leader charged
We're sending her in.
to me.
See, look, she got stabbed because she's trying to punch somebody. Look at that. She got critically stabbed. Do you want your elf wife to be stabbed to death?
Everything is so much fun with a little fire.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for.
I am Kaisi,
One of the many here who seek a better fate, answering the call of Lady Jamandi. But unlike the others, I never dropped my guard, day or night. It's why I'm still alive.
Yeah, like he got gibbed. Don't worry about it. Didn't you know the arrows in Pathfinder are really good? Also, me not that kind of work.
I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
Why are you saluting me? That makes no sense.
Request.
I wonder what lies beyond.
Also, I just also I collapsed after that fight because I was reaching 0 HP. Because Lark got his ass kicked a little bit. Because Lark's down to his last hit point.
Grotus, I
No.
can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
Get up, dwarf.
Impossible. Oh, it seems you might be right. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Aaron is at your service.
Alright, we got a cleric now, though. We're just gonna... Look. I need the heals, okay? Look how hurt Lard is. He's been mauled. He's been having a bad time. Look, this is a temporary addition to the Horde. Look, I don't like him either. He has a mace. He's using a shield. But we take what we can get. Right, like... We can't be... Beggars can't be choosers.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere.
Yeah, he's a dwarf. He'd have a shield.
Ah, some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
Me, not that kind of orc.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
May Abadar keep you safe.
No shields? Alright, I agree with you. We can take this. We can take this guy's shield off. Alright. Fine. No shields. No shield playthrough. Shields are for pussies. So. And so our adventure started. Earlier and much more tragic than we expected. The whole team who'd gathered in the hall yesterday had been reduced to but a handful of brave souls, led by Lart. And not all but that scoundrel Tartuccio, no matter what he might have imagined of himself. Jamandi Aldori was waiting for us, but to get to her, we had to march to fire, literally. As we approached the burning building, we drenched ourselves with a... Actually, what are we doing? Are we putting ourselves... Are we using a bucket of water? Are we going to, like, find a less dangerous passage? Or we're going to cover our noses and mouths before we rush inside? Like, what are we doing here? Bucket? Yo, dog. Bucket. Are we gonna wait? Are we gonna try and find a less dangerous passage, or are we just gonna go in there? Yeah. We bucket boys. I think we just go in there. Yeah, I think we go in there. It was a good thing we hadn't wasted any time. After entering the building and taking just a few steps forward, the walls behind us slanted and crushed downwards with a terrible crackling sound, blocking the way back. How convenient, right? Oh, that's right. While we may not have planned on going back, if we come later, the flaming logs and red-hot bricks will have fallen right on our heads. Regardless, we were left with only one way to go. The hot air burned our lungs and our eyes watered from the smoke, but Lart led us stubbornly through the flames. Wow, that was shooting nothing at all. We made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall when we had heard someone calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards I chatted with a bit in the banquet hall. Even then, in that calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty. But now, amidst the smoke and flame, she looked like a celestial avenger, an armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful, descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She held a burned, bare living guard in her arms. "There are two more!" she shouted as she passed by us. "They are wounded! Help me pull them out!" Tartusio grumbled something about how Jamandi was waiting for us. Meanwhile, Lart. We leave her to... So, we can't leave her to die. We only have two options. We can either try and save the guards, or we can convince her to leave them to die. I know, but are we gonna let more... Are we gonna help save humans, or are we gonna kill some humans? Like, what do you think? Are we gonna convince her to let her comrades die? We kill him? "Me not that kind of orc," I shouted. Valerie hesitated. For the settler, two things came of us: loyalty to her pledge and duty to her comrades in arms. Now, she had to choose one over the other. Lart showed exceptional eloquence. No easy thing, though the flames roaring all around. With a heavy sigh, Valerie stopped arguing and followed us to the dome of the banquet hall, where the battle was already in full swing. You right. Let's get in there. Yeah, we are the strongest of orcs. I can't rename characters, unfortunately, but we can make a more customized party later on, at the very least, who we can name later. We're going in there. So, we're going to use some strategy this time, boys. We're going to use our abilities to not die. Yeah, dog. Grom Hellscream is... ignore the Frost Giant name. Grom Hellscream is fighting Anduin Rin down here. And I guess this guy is like, I don't know. He's like Gen Greymane, but like really old. But we're gonna cast over buffs. We gonna get in there. This guy has like really useless spells. He's gonna get a bit closer. Oh, I want to cast like blood. No, it's too late. Yeah, we buffing up. We're going on a stealth op with Tartushi over here. We gonna show these boys some burning hands. Yeah, he just is. It's just what don't you remember in the lore when fucking Grom Hellscream killed Anduin Rin and he came back as like as a demon hunter? Like, we're doing the thing here. So I have to be a bit careful for friendly fire here. But luckily, this guy is like fearing all my dudes anyways, so I won't need to worry too much about that. And see, look, our cleric is doing just fine. Also, Grom Hellscream died. Spoiler. Off screen. I'm afraid we picked the wrong class for fists only, or actually we could potentially go into fists. Just not right now.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was
Yeah,
slow,
sorry,
but
Grom
we
dies
fought
in this
once for
universe
all,
too.
and that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Okay. Me that kind of orc.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by the signet ring.
So, are we gonna try and talk our way out of this, or are we gonna smash this guy? Do we abide by the words of a trifling gnome? Or are we going to, like, smash? That's a good question. I'm not sure. Lart's very charismatic, so he might be banging some women. Smash? Okay.
Not another move, or I'll kill you where you stand.
Oh shit. She's angry.
There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
I didn't say shit, actually.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
Who cares what you think?
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
Oh shit.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes.
I know,
I'm a
right?
warrior.
I was just doing the orc thing, right? Like, I was just gonna smash that guy. But they're like, no, you can't smash
He's got
fucking
the eyes of a
gnomes.
spy and the mug of a spy.
What are you talking about, girl? Shut up.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
We can't threaten to smash the gnome this time, so are we going to try and spin this around as us trying to gather weapons to help defend ourselves, or in like a polite way, or are we going to be like kind of rude about it? Like, are we like polite or are we assholes? Is my question. Smash? Okay. We were in battle. We need weapons. No time for permission.
Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
Me that kind of orc.
Is it not insane to be faced with death and stop to question whether you may be breaking some law or rule? Our leader acted wisely.
You call me Lord.
There is a difference between initiative taken in battle and blatant arrogation. How can someone who disregards authorities be a leader himself?
Shut up, human woman.
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here? Some scoundrels set your mansion on fire, and as we were approaching the room, we saw your brave guards, your underlings, dying in the fire, begging to be saved. And what did our leader do? He passed right on by, mercilessly leaving them to their fates. Simply heartless.
Are we like green Jesus or are we like green Satan? Are we good or are we evil? Like, how bizarro are we in this universe? In this version of Lart? You're right, you're right. We neutral. You know, we left them to die, so let's at least seem like we feel bad about it. Orc only playthrough. I think we don't have uh hmm. It'll be very difficult to get to the point of orc playthrough being viable, but I think it's a goal to work towards. So let's do this. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. There you go, there you go, there you go. I regret I could not save puny humans. I wish to save strong human.
Alas, sometimes such decisions must be made. Don't blame yourself. You did the right thing.
Me that kind of orc.
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the
Trust
resources are
Lart.
only fair to a certain
Lart, that kind of
point.
orc. To be
Here's what we'll do.
trusted.
2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
I steal land for you.
Lady Aldori, most of those who were to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
If Tartuccio allows, I would join his team. Forgive me, but I don't appreciate your willfulness.
Me no like human anyways.
And I like our leader. What wisdom lies in minding orders, laws, and rules in the face of oblivion, knowing not whether you'll be alive tomorrow? I will go with
Wow,
his speed.
streaming? Maybe. We'll see, we'll see. We have this dwarf following our horde.
Your leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
We have small human.
I know neither of these.
This is a DLC character, so her opinion doesn't matter.
I'm coming with this man. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the stolen lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navacta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Levitin's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies. I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution.
Orc never forgive.
While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patax. But you should know that it isn't just Patax we need to worry about. The royal house of Sertoma may
No.
also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret
I'd
from them
rather
so
shoot
far,
myself than
but
play a
that
battle
doesn't
royale game, thank
By
you.
my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restar.
Me
May
level
the
1
obstacles
orc.
that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
You're right. We're playing the ultimate battle royale. The orcish battle royale. Me that kind of orc.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
So Lart's an orc, by the way, but my little bard girl here draws him as a beautiful, handsome knight. So I think she might be like, I think she has that orcish fever, if you catch my drift. So this is our team. We have depressing dwarf man, angry woman, and gnome, who's actually a halfling. You're right. And Lart's a beautiful man. Oh shit, we're getting attacked in the fucking road.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
And she wants me to pose for her.
Last wishes?
Get in there. Show them your strength, harem. Fight for the orcish horde. This is gonna happen a fair bit because we're on normal mode. All your characters are so squishy, and we didn't get the one tanky person. So we're gonna be dying a fair bit. Don't worry. See, look, he's fine. He got back up again. He's good. He's good. Oh fuck. We have to drop shit anyways here. Let's just rest. We're like so pathetic. Oh, actually, he has his healing spells back. He had all this. I guess he rested it, but didn't heal it all last night. We're not camping, but we have to drop shit. We're over encumbered. Let's give our little halfling woman some armor. Uh, look, I don't like shields, but until do we have a two-hander we can give him actually, like an actual one? No. I'm gonna give him a shield for now. He's a pathetic dwarf. And he's gonna need it. He's gonna need all the help he can get. But let's drop some stuff. Also, you might hear strange noises. If you do, they're from my cat, Stu. He has entered the picture. And he better be good, or I'm gonna be removing him from the picture. You hear me, Catman? Don't what are you doing? Don't do that. No, just sit there. Your job's to look adorable. I know, right? We have to leave behind all this treasure. No, 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 no. We're not gonna need to kill him. He's gonna die on his own accord. Don't you worry. Why dogs? He's a cat.
Hungry. When they stop.
There's no dogs here. There's only cat. So we're gonna do the weird thing of resting before the trading post. In this game, you have to manage your camp. Lart, this is a dumb place for Lart to be. So instead, he's gonna help cook. No. Don't do that, Stu. Stay down. Don't worry, don't worry. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's got his shield now. He's got some armor. He's gonna be living, boys. We made a hearty meal. And we foraged for food, and now we're entering the trading post. What are you doing, cat? Why are you here? Why are you doing this? Why are you being such a strange creature today? Look at this fuck. Save yourselves, fools! Look at these fuckers. In the name of the Stag Lord, lawful authority in the stolen lands, we demand this week's tax and some beer. And where's that pretty wife of yours, Oleg? She should serve us dinner. Quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we're just here for the Stag Lord's tax. Hand over the money and we'll be on our way. Ya want your drink some me blood too? I'm sick of you. You're like locusts. You think you control everything around here just because you put up that painted rat rag of yours? You come here, squeeze us dry, and come. Oleg, a large man with a rough face, stops talking when he notices you. Ah, you must be guests from Restov. We can be like, what's going on here? I'm not interested in bloodshed. We're not going that option. We're going for the orc option of smash. There's no need for words. I'm not that kind of orc. I'm that kind of orc. Retreat! We're too few for a fight. Let's call for help from the camp. No way. Just means we can rob a few idiots instead of just one. 2 arms. Okay, I gotta get rid of Stu. He's in the way. Get let go of me. Thanks, Cat. Oh yeah, we taken their beer. Alright. We're gonna fuck him up. With Lart's mighty dagger. Hiya. Oh shit, Lart's still standing. He's at -5, but he's a fighter. He's no pussy. Oh shit. Oh, Lart's good. Lart's good. He took a beating, but he got it back up again. So those guys had short swords, and we leveled up. So let's do levels. So for this build, we gotta go into Bard, and we're gonna go into Archaeologist because it gives us a self buff, and we don't care about the AoE buff or all that singing shenanigans. Because Lart's not that kind of orc. Uh, so being an orc, you should know a bit about nature probably, and he's got some good orcish eyes. Thrall is not gay. That other guy was gay. I was doing the voice of that other orc we just murdered. Thank you. We're gonna get a healing spell because Lart's known for healing. And I don't know who this Thrall character is. We're playing as Lart. He's completely different. And he is my own original fan character. Thank you. What do I want besides that? What do I want? What do I want? Probably this Cossphere. So we have all the bard spells River wants. We're gonna level up our dwarf as just a priest. Nothing fancy here. He has perception for some reason. We're gonna keep him having perception because he has high wisdom. So we're gonna do some sick tactics here for this game. Before I level this character up, actually, I want to point something out about them. So they're a melee fighter with 15 armor class, which means they're fucking garbage, and they're wielding this weapon that's also fucking garbage. So we're gonna make them a better character by taking a level in fighter, and we're gonna specialize them in two-handed weaponry. And that's all we're gonna do for her. We're gonna turn her into a fighter because barbarians suck, and she's bad at being a barbarian. And we're gonna specialize her in like great axe, I guess. We're gonna turn her into an orc, basically. And finally, our slave child who we have with us, our slave bard, they're just going to be a bard. Because we're not really a bard, we're a fake bard. Yeah, Lart. Yeah, no. No Thrall here. Thrall is like our cousin, twice removed. Never heard of him. We can't get punch skills, okay? That's not how this game works. We cannot punch things. If we punch things, we will surely die. And it is already dangerous enough for us.
So many thoughts, so little time.
Dove, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden. It's all over, Oleg! I saw it! I just needed to be sure you were alright! The woman looks at her husband tenderly, if with a hint of sorrow. No, orcs don't punch things, they smash things with axes. Oleg mumbles something as he looks away embarrassed. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival to our trading post turned out so unwelcoming. Oleg, I'd like to see your goods. Fuck you, Oleg. I want to buy some shit, motherfucker. You have stuff that I want. Because we have very terrible equipment. So I'm going to keep this great axe because we're going to give it to our barbarian. I'm going to sell all these wussy shields because we not that kind of orc. You cannot see Cat. Stop asking about Cat. He's gone. He's left this mortal plane. Oh, I want that actually. He'll return one day. But that day is not today. We got some cash. So no. Maybe. Maybe later. So, being that we're an orc, though, we're going to use a hand axe, because that's our most orcish weapon. We're going to get rid of this bow as well. And I'm going to actually keep... Let's see. I'm actually going to keep my dagger, actually. I'm going to need it later. And then for our lady over here, she needs some, like, actual armor. So we're going to give her some banded mail. Because what she's wearing right now will not be useful. No. She will not be using her fists for anything. She had this ginormous sword, which is really bad because it gives you huge negatives to it. She currently has a +4, but if I give her this, like, great axe, she now has a +6. Immediately a way better character. We give her this armor, she has 18 armor class now. Not nearly as terrible. Lord here's an orc. Orcs use axes. So we give Lord an axe. It's not a big axe. Later on, we'll be dual wielding with Lort. But for now, he has one axe. Cool. We could probably get him better armor later on, and then she's good where she is. Perfect. Let get point. You say bandit smash again? Who they? When smash? Who are they? They're the Stag Lord's gang. That's who. These lands teem with bandits like bedbugs in a beggar's hut. And you just stirred 'em up. They have a camp not far from here. I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. The Stag Lord won't take an insult like this lightly, and his henchmen more like demons than men. Uh, I help. Not interested in your home, but I want good fight. Well, thanks, I guess. I might even be able to scrape some sort of reward together for you if we manage to defend the post. We set up trap! I look around for trap to set. I smart orc. I living orc. We're going to catch bandit with trap.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
I. So we set up a nice trap for these fuckers, and now we're gonna fuck them up. Actually, we're gonna get some extra bennies out of this. We're gonna talk to Boken over here, and be like, "We need help, bandit," and he'll give us a free potion. We kill bandit. Oh, oops! She was a barbarian. She flexed. Well, these aren't the heroics I was hoping to write about, but I guess even the greatest heroes had to start somewhere. I see you're not easily cowed. I beg of you, be careful, and please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. Svetlana, go and help and go hide inside. We're going to meet our guests. Time passed 6 hours and 40 minutes. Look at how fucking. And now we're going in. Lart with his mighty axe. Danger axe. And we're just gonna go in there and start fucking shit up. By the way, if you don't do all this like trap bullshit, you get pretty fucked by the bandit. There's like way too many of them. But that's why they give you traps. But with the help of his comrades in arms, Lart and the crew took out all these bandits, no problem. And among the treasure was a magical cloak that Lart will greedily wear. Look at his beautiful blue cape. No one fucks with Lart. We kill bandits. We should call Boken out before he freezes in those bushes. Now, me lord, head up onto the guest room to the second floor. You deserve some rest after the battle. I need to clean things up. And this is for your efforts. Now, don't offend me by trying to turn it down. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. If that were more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better. Gain 100 gold. Oleg! Oh. Goodbye, Oleg. We sleep now. Oh. Hey, we found some hidden money. I think that's probably Oleg's, like, hidden stash of cash. It's our cash now. Not her lucky day. Also, we're robbing this place fucking blind. And we're going to sleep. You wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it, you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you. Slowly moving closer and closer, a quick look out of the window, and you find out that the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream. And then.
Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
Look at that. We got ourselves another waifu. Begone, spirit! I not that kind of orc.
No, please. This fog melts my power like snow under the bright rays of the sun in spring. I know not if I will have the strength to call to you again. We have a common enemy. Help me, and I can help you.
Oh, we're gonna hear out this this like ghost girl, or are we gonna ignore her? What do you guys think? That sounds pretty reasonable.
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. My powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
Lord, understand.
I
Farewell.
don't believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
Let me sleep. Oh yeah. She talked way too fucking much. So this guy over here is the dude who we can buy other adventurers from. Like he's pretty meta. His lore doesn't matter. There you go. So if we get 2,000 gold, hey, I want to see chat monitor. Don't go to sleep. So we need to raise 2,000 gold. No, his lore doesn't matter. He's an elf who only exists to give us adventurers. He's not a part of Lart's story, but he is going to use him to buy a mail order bride. Greetings! Oleg seems to be in a good mood and greets you warmly. You certainly ruffled those villains' feathers. Well, anyway, new day, new troubles. Have you seen the fog? Never seen anything like it before. The road to Restov looks like someone spilled milk, and it just hung in the air. I couldn't see anything through that soup. Not even with a torch. Feels like witchcraft to me. I bet the Stag Lord's involved somehow. Rumors say he deals with all kinds of bad magic. That guy's lore does not matter at all. He is not an important character. No. We need to keep the dagger. We need it later. But we're selling everything else because we need to get to 2,000 gold so Lark can buy a mail order bride. He's going to need it to populate his orc clan. It's very important that he gets his mail order bride. Well, since you're asking, there's a cave nearby. I used to pick berries in there, but the place has been overrun by spiders. The berries are red, look a lot like raspberries. Fang berries, I call them. I'd be real grateful if you gathered a basket of them and brought them back. Just be quick if you do. They spoil quickly. The dagger is very important. The dagger is more important than that guy's lore. Me help human. I should go, but I not done talking. Show me your wares. So I'm gonna buy a few more of these actually. Look, we need to get 800 more gold before we can buy a mail order bride from Menoriel. And we'll need a few more of those flasks for the Fangberry Cave. Spoiler, we need them very badly. But first, let's get the fuck out of here. We have our team. I can't buy them yet. I need more money. I need to go on an adventure so I can buy a mail order bride. Trust me, don't worry. I'll name them Orkin. A jittery old man in squalid clothing shuffles up to you. His gray hair is unkempt, and he continually clenches and unclenches his wrinkled, freckled hands. When he stops and looks up at you, his eyes widen and he tugs at his beard. Strange weather. Invisible fog creeping out of the woods. Soars beyond the sky, obscures the sun and moon. Strange. The old man, shakes his head, his eyes shifting about, seemingly at random. I don't. Oh, that's a woman. I don't like this. Oh no, that's a terrible voice for her. She's like a man, a bit more of like a gruff voice. I don't like this old man. Looks like the kind who can cast the evil eye. Who are you? Remus. But that won't help with the fog. What are you doing here? I do nothing. Breathe. Walk. Observe. The fog looks visible enough to me. I see more than ever. I've seen so much before. The old man wipes his hand across his face and sighs wearily. But someone must look, and no one else can. Tell me about fog. The fog is wrong. It hinders your legs, but not your sight. I wish not to try. I don't care about old men. Bold dog barks loud, while cunning one readies to bite. Cunning, short, but stubborn. He is now in an ancient tomb that lies south of the trading post, searching for the great power that once gave joy and now brings only death. You don't want my nonsense? Then you'll hear sobs and screams. Once stolen, the land should be reclaimed. Once reclaimed, bound with the clamor shall it be. Bound, merged, joined by unbreakable ties. Claiming the land, claiming its pain, claiming its death. What a fucking edgelord. Yeah, Ramass is a big fucking edgelord. But it sounds like I should go to this ancient tomb that I now know about for some reason that he told me, I guess, about. So we'll go there first. It sounds more interesting than going to the cave first, anyways. Alright, let's do this. We're delving into an ancient tomb. It's him! A gnome in gaudy purple garb seizes your attention. Of course, the scoundrel Tartuccio, who you know from your time at Restov. The vile gnome is standing on a small hill, expressing his discontentment in every way he can muster.
Let me guess, you're still dawdling. Should I make some tea in the meantime? Bake a pie, perhaps? Plant a small garden and harvest some cherries? Perhaps you'd be more comfortable wearing fool's caps and colored trousers. Then at least I'd be able to sell tickets. Come one, come all! Feast your eyes upon the slowest and the most ridiculous buffoons in Dolorian.
So, Tartuccio, I may serve you, but I am no one's slave. We do what we can. It is no simple feat to find an unknown object in a masked dungeon.
She pissed.
Hold your tongue, gnome. I can hardly tell your twaddle from the buzzing of a fly.
Quickly now, if we don't find that artifact soon, someone else might seize it. Someone who's standing over there watching you right now, you fools!
So, we can try and recruit Night Girl or Elf Girl. Do we want Elf Girl or Night Girl? Or I could say, should we try and recruit Elf Girl or Night Girl? Elf Girl's an edgelord, but she has magic, I guess. Night Girl is boring, but she's powerful. She trades speed for a tower shield. Truly, she is the most depraved of our options to pick. You know, I think I'll try and get Elf Girl on our side. Elf! Join the Horde! Loktaro Gar!
I see my magnificent rival will stop at nothing, even at stealing the servants of his enemy. Let us see if your fools are even more useless than mine. Draw your swords and cover my retreat.
Alright, we're gonna enter the room. Yo, harem, you got this. Yo, girl, you got that. Yo, I got this.
This can't be over.
Tear them apart!
Ooh, we took some, like, serious damage there from this guy. He's huge. He's big. Okay, this guy is dead. Lard's dead. Okay. Plan B. Let's get angry.
What a waste.
Oh, he slipped in the grease. That's annoying. Nice. Well, that guy's down. So Lart took a bad hit. He almost died. But he still fights on. If, critically injured.
I spy? What do I spy? No secrets can escape my prying gaze.
do some healing
Anything else?
while I'm waiting for her to do her shit.
Anything is possible.
The end draws near.
Magritio, Turinos.
Also, we can level up our Scythe Girl. She's an Inquisitor, so let's give her an Inquisitor level, because that's what she is. And I don't see a point in, like, dual classing her or something yet. There's something else. We already have Bless on our Cleric. What would we want on her? Shield of Faith is probably pretty good, just as a buff. Let's pick that. We could camp in here, but we can't hunt in dungeons, so we're just gonna leave. Yeah, I want all that shit. Let's get out of here. How sweet, the first breath of fresh air after the stale, damp stiffness of the tomb. Before us stretched an unending... What is that? Heath? Repeat with hills and gullies, patches of low shrubs, and patches of low shrubs. Already the trail of Petruccio and his companions had gone cold. Let's look around. No blade of grass was bent. It must have had enough time to straighten back up since whoever last passed through. But the heat's dry earth preserved the prints of little shoes. Our eyes to the ground, we followed the trail. We walked and walked until we finally came to a huge gully that dried up bed of a river of yore. But what is this? At the edge, the grass was trampled down, and the soil turned up, and claw prints, lots of them. We'd stumble upon a fresh battlefield. And here the trail split. One set walked away from the battle and down to the gully. The brave footprints that faced down the enemies followed the path along its edge. We try to imagine some shit, but we suck. Large not recognize. We're gonna detect some magic. Traces of an illusion spell. We're gonna follow the lonesome trail. The way down was steep, and it took some time to reach the bottom. Walking on the loose soil was difficult, but the claw footprints were easy to spot. The bottom of the gully went downhill, deeper and deeper. Finally, the footprints turned, rolled up the steep slope, and disappeared at the gully's edge. We couldn't but admire the animal agility and clever claws of the creature who we were following. The slope before us were as tall as two men and ended at the hanging crest. Climbing the slope would be no easier than climbing a sheer wall. However, a long, silk route stuck out of the ground from the top. There was one brave hero among us who tried to climb it. That brave hero being the small gnome creature, who failed and nearly died. After tugging on the root, Lindsay took a deep breath, grabbed it with both hands, and began the difficult ascent. Pushing with her feet against the slope and grabbing the root with both her hands, she climbed higher and higher. Only her heavy breathing and the faint cracking of the root broke the deadly silence. Suddenly, dust poured down from the top of the slope, and the root began to slide from the ground. With a loud groan, the gully crest started to collapse, and Lindsay rolled back down, head over heels, a landslide fast behind her. More and more soil cascaded down, and our hapless companion was all but buried head to toe. We rushed to dig her out. Luckily, digging the loose soil was quick work, and in a moment we pulled her out, dirty, scared, but happily unscathed. After recovering our senses, we climbed up the slippery slope, but the trail had washed away. So that's what we find at the tome. We have an elf waifu now. Good stuff, good stuff. So, since we were mortally wounded, we had to honestly go back to Oleg's trading post and heal up. Because while in this state, if we get downed, our character dies, and since it's our protag, if our protag dies, if Lart dies, it's GG. We have to start over again. Oh, there's a bandit there. Let's fuck him up.
Work! Work, you silly spell!
Yes, I'm still here.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Become as does. Well, sorry, was lost in
You
thought.
cannot stand against
Loktaro
me.
Gar! Fuck him up. Your spray of colors will not affect Lart, the unyielding. Zug zug.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Now, we did pick up a magical longsword, so I'm going to sell that, and along with the rest, just we got in the trading post.
Don't you think?
And we might have enough money to perhaps end the stream here by making and purchasing our mail order Orcish Bride. Because we can't be a real war chief without doing that. Also, while we come back here, we have to pick another quest. Listen, since you dispatch those bands of such skill, maybe you can help us with another problem. There's a feral swine living here in the woods, not a normal wild pig. We're talking about a vicious boar, as big as a bear and wicked as a devil. The locals call him Tusk Gutter. Many hunters have lost life and limb to him. Vekel Benson found his lair and went to kill the beast, but came back with one leg. He put a bounty on the boar's head. But it looks like there aren't any heroes around here bold enough to claim it. Maybe you will rid us of this monster. Hey, we're better than the local wussies, right? Want to beg and chop off this tusk cutter snow with a single swing? Come on, let's find out. We smash!
Time becomes distance.
Yo, we found a magic sword, motherfucker. Oh yeah, we're gonna have enough money for our mail order bride. Oh yeah, it's time, boys. We ordering a bribe. I need yeah, I'll agree. So let's look for a good orc portrait. That's pretty good. Let's go with that. I think it's the only female orc portrait. So half orc. And due to request for punch orcs, we'll make them a monk. And we'll just go with the typical monk class, nothing crazy. Monks need 3 big stats, so we're going to put this one into strength because we'll put more points into wisdom. We'll give her 14 wisdom. We'll give her 16 dex, 16 strength, and she's not very charismatic or intelligent. And we'll go 15 wisdom. She's athletic, obviously. She knows much of the world, or no, she doesn't. Very perceptive and very mobile. Hmm. Oh, do monks have D10 health in this game? They do. Let's go with 12 continent instead. Uh, let's say she's more intelligent than Lart. Give her like the solid 10 intelligence. And we'll give her lore religion. So monks are very squishy. So I'm just straight up going to give her dodge. What's Korean style do? Makes fighting defensively a bit better. I'll just get deflect. Alright, so I'm going to get dodge for my bonus feat actually instead. And with this, I'm going to get... What's crushing blow? I'm going to be right back for a second. I gotta use the bathroom anyways. And maybe I'll go for a bit longer because of that. So I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. Ugh. We back. So we'll take dodge or bonus feat. I'm trying to think what I want. I think I'll go weapon focus. And I'll go unarmed strike for this. And then we'll pick dodge.
A trivial task.
Gotta be lawful good work, obviously, because you're a monk. Orcson.
You should have run.
And then level up again to level 2 monk. Because they share experience with us. I wasn't quite sure that's how that worked, but I'm happy it does. And we get another bonus feat for being a monk. So I'm gonna go deflect arrows. That's another good one to get. And then we'll hit the R key to rest. And that will clear up our mortal wound. And I think that's a decent place to call it for now in regards to the stream. It's getting pretty late. I'll do this again, probably early in the day, just so I do it for longer. But this looked pretty good. I'm happy having people to chat with. Thanks for tuning in. This is a nice little first test stream / fun stream. And we'll continue the quest of Lart, the most charming man in the world. Cool.